I'm at Pettit Park in Clare, Michigan, and it's a campground owned by the city of Clare. It's a first come, first serve. There's 16 RV sites, there's 4 rustic sites. There's also a pavilion, which I know you can rent out because there's a wedding there today. And then there's little spots where people have been coming into park because they go fish in the river. It's on the Tobacco River. It's a cute, well-maintained campground. It does have water and electric. We paid $25 a night and then $5 to dump. The one thing that's crazy is like only 4 rigs came last night. So we came on a Friday night. I thought it would be busier. It wasn't. So if you're looking for a simple place to stop just on your way up to the UP or just in Michigan, or if you're just wanting to visit Clare because it's a cute little downtown, I highly suggest Pettit Park. This is site 15 at Pettit Park in Clare, Michigan, and it's actually a park owned by the city of Clare. It's super well maintained. So it is an electric and water site. There's a fire pit here at the front, and then we have a picnic table. Ignore our rug on it right now. It's one of the longer sites. We didn't unhook last night because we're just here for one night, so it worked out well for us. And then it backs up to a wooded area. And I'll come around to the other side. And we've got our electric and water hookup here. So opening the electrical box, we actually share it with the site next to us. So there's 2 30 amp hookups in it plus a 110. And then the water for both sites, we're using both right now because no one's here to do fill our black flush before we dump. But if you are on the other side, your electrical hookups might be on the wrong side. So that's kind of funky, but that's why we backed into this site because no one was in it. So I'll back up. And we have a big light post next to our site, which actually is another reason why we chose this site. And then our neighbors, if they were here, this would be their picnic table and their fire pit. And across the way, there is just a big area with trees, grass, and then beyond that is the river. And there's water spouts a couple places throughout the park. Beyond the RV sites, there's a few rustic spots. You can see they're a little bit smaller pads and they don't have hookups. And over here, there's a little parking area. We saw a lot of people just come in here and fish in the river here, so I assume that that's kind of popular. And then you can see the edge of the park here, and there's a little roundabout to turn around with your RV. So you register here by just taking an envelope and dropping your money in it, and then putting the envelope here in the deposit feed. And it's not very busy. It's like, I don't know, 7 o'clock on a Friday night, and there's just a few of us here. But it's a really nice big park, and we can walk to downtown, which is awesome. The park is right on the Tobacco River, and there's some benches along the river, and a small playground with some swings and climbing equipment and a few little seat things. And then there's a pavilion here. There's a nice shaded pavilion here with some picnic tables. And then there's even a little lookout over the river and some more picnic tables beyond there with a grill. And all of the sites seem to have a fire pit and a picnic table, and it's really clean and just looks like it was just mowed and just really well kept up. It's a nice little campground. Oh, and there's also horseshoe pits right there. And then coming up to the river area, this is where everybody's been fishing. And there's a lot of geese that hang out. We've seen some turtles and some other little critters, but it's just a super serene little area in this park. This little river lookout here where we saw some people fishing earlier, although I don't think you can have anything out of this little river, but just a very serene little place.